Tonight marks 10 years since the tragic shooting at Pulse nightclub in Orlando. 49 people died in one of the deadliest mass shootings in U.S. history.
Tonight, people gathered at First United Methodist Church to remember the lives lost, the people who survived, and the families forever changed.
WESH 2's Haley Crumbleholm is live after being at the remembrance ceremony tonight. Haley.
So we're here outside of what was once Pulse nightclub, and you can feel how significant this day is for folks. People have been stopping by here, leaving flowers and candles and just coming to pay their respects. Now, this remembrance was a somber ceremony just a few minutes down the road. The lights were dimmed and candles were lit at First United Methodist Church in downtown Orlando. The names of all 49 angels were read, some by those that loved them most.
Our son, Shane Evan Tomlinson.
My Jerry and my brother, Eddie Manuel Sawyer Jr.
A bell rang for all 49 of them. In the room were family members who lost loved ones.
I think about the way he could light up a room without even trying.
There were first responders who worked to save lives that night.
I drive past the Pulse nightclub to and from work every single day. So I'm constantly reminded of that day and what Orlando went through.
And there were people in those pews who survived.
It feels both like a lifetime and no time at all.
Brandon Wolf was at Pulse nightclub that night 10 years ago. He survived, but his best friend didn't. The days may have passed since it happened, but the grief doesn't.
Yeah, grief doesn't follow a timeline.
Friday morning, a simple smell reminded him of the friend he lost 10 years ago to the day.
That is both the cost and the power of grief, because while it's painful and it hurts in that moment, it's also a reminder of what you had.
For an hour and a half Friday night, survivors, family, and friends were able to find a space to share in their grief, but also find some good.
You step into a space like this, beautiful music playing, as if we're in a collective hour and a half long prayer, and you're reminded that there is good in the world, and that love always wins.
And a pretty fitting end to the ceremony tonight. When you left that church, you could actually see a rainbow over downtown Orlando. And Mayor Buddy Dyer did promise those in attendance tonight that the community will continue to remember these 49 angels. He said construction on the permanent Pulse Memorial should start in September. Covering Orange County live in Orlando, Haley Crumbleholm, WESH 2 News.